Rodrigo to Liverpool? To Arsenal? It sounds wild, but it's a question that's getting louder this summer.
Real Madrid confirmed that they are open to letting Rodrigo go.
For years, Rodrigo has been Real Madrid's clutch player, the guy who shows up in the biggest moments. But Kylian Mbappe's blockbuster arrival has completely changed the game at the Bernabeu. Suddenly, Rodrigo's future is a hot topic, and some of Europe's biggest clubs are watching closely. But here's the real question, the one that makes this so complicated. Would Madrid actually sell one of their brightest stars, especially after he just signed a new contract? And would Rodrigo, a player who says he loves the club, really want to walk away? Let's get into it. So, what's really going on here? This isn't your typical transfer rumor. It's a classic case of too many superstars in one attack. From Rodrigo's point of view, the issue is obvious: playing time. After years of fighting for his spot, Mbappe's arrival, not to mention Endrick's, has created an intense logjam up front. The path to being an automatic starter just got incredibly crowded. Now, let's talk about Real Madrid's side of things. They are not, by any means, pushing Rodrigo out. In fact, they did the opposite. They extended his contract through 2028 and slapped a massive €1 billion release clause on it. That's not a for sale sign, that's a hands-off sign.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
It shows they value him immensely, but it also means the power is in their hands. They are protecting a huge asset. And of course, you have other clubs smelling a potential opportunity.
Yeah, boy.
Premier League giants like Liverpool and Arsenal see a world-class 24-year-old forward who might be getting restless. For them, the idea of a player like Rodrigo becoming available is the kind of thing they build their transfer strategies around. This whole situation has been building, and it really puts the ball in Rodrigo's court. Real Madrid have made their position clear with that gigantic release clause. They are not looking to sell. Any potential deal would have to start with Rodrigo himself expressing a desire for a new challenge, forcing Madrid to even consider negotiating. The interest from England is definitely real. Liverpool have reportedly identified him as a priority target, seeing him as a new star forward. Arsenal has also been linked, with Mikel Arteta seeing him as a great fit for his dynamic attack. But so far, the interest is more about monitoring the situation than sending officials to Madrid. This all leads to Rodrigo.
Help me! Help me!
He has to decide what he wants. He is reportedly seeking clarity from the club and new manager Xabi Alonso about his role in this new-look squad. Does he stay and fight for his place among the Galacticos, or does he push for a move where he'd be the undisputed main man? This brings us to the €1 billion question. Will he actually leave? There are strong arguments on both sides. The case for staying is powerful. He's at the biggest club in the world, he's won everything, and he has a history of proving people wrong. Rodrigo has repeatedly said he loves the club and may feel he has what it takes to thrive alongside Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Leaving a project like this at the height of its power is a massive gamble. However, the case for leaving is brutally logical. His role is undeniably under threat. Toward the end of last season, his form dipped, scoring only once in his final 22 appearances, a sign that uncertainty might already be affecting him. For a player entering his prime, the chance to be the guaranteed star at a club like Liverpool, playing every week in the Premier League, has to be tempting. The hard truth is that his path to being the guy at Madrid is now more difficult than ever. If he does leave, and it's a big if, the shockwaves would be felt across football. For Real Madrid, losing a player of his caliber would be a hit to their attacking depth, but any potential transfer fee would be astronomical, likely well over €100 million. It would fast-track the evolution of their new-look attack. For whatever club signs him, the impact would be huge. Picture Rodrigo's skill and big-game mentality in the Premier League. At Liverpool, he could form a brand new, explosive front three, giving them the elite firepower needed to challenge for every trophy. It would be a fresh start, and a chance for him to build a legacy as a team's leading star, something that might no longer be on the table in Madrid. So, this has become one of the most fascinating sagas of the transfer window. and it's all centered on the player's decision. What does Rodrygo value more? The security and prestige of Madrid, or the promise of being the main star elsewhere? But I want to know what you all think. What's the right move for Rodrygo? Should he stay and fight for his place, or is it time for a new chapter where he can take center stage? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. We'll be following this story every step of the way. Thanks for watching.